Yeah, man, let's get this out the way. Yesterday's Super Bowl wasn't good. Now, I'm a Cowboys fan, so of course, nothing the Eagles do is going to make me happy. Nothing. I mean, nothing. But I got to say this. That wasn't an exciting Super Bowl. Unless you were an Eagles fan or somebody who just couldn't wait for Pat Mahomes and the Chiefs to lose. But outside of that, that halftime show was mid as hell. I'm going to be honest. I was the one that did a video and said that Lil Wayne wasn't a good performer, a good live performer. And I wasn't upset that the city of New Orleans and the NFL and Jay-Z didn't choose Lil Wayne to be the headline for the halftime show. But I'm disappointed because, again, like, the halftime show was mid as hell. And I thought at the very least, Kendrick would bring out Wayne or maybe Juvenile and BG and them. Like, I thought at the very least, the Hot Boys or maybe Master P or Manny, somebody would come out there and grace stage with Kendrick Lamar. You know what I'm talking about? You know, kind of like when Dr. Dre did LA when he got his little thing and he brought out all the artists that was ever up under him that also ripped up. Plus 50 and Eminem. I thought that Kendrick would do that, but he didn't. He didn't. He did call Drake a pedo live on national TV at the Super Bowl, and it was nice to hear, you know, the whole crowd sing, and it's probably a minor. Look, we so childish as Americans. Don't get it twisted. People still like Drake. Drake still has a place in the music industry and in society. But we can't act like that Kendrick didn't say what a lot of people have been thinking. You know what I'm saying? And call Drake out on his culture vulturism. I'm not going to say nothing about him being a pedo and being an underage girls because I cannot prove that. I just know he got some suspect movements in his decisions to suddenly become friends with child actors out of the blue. Now, I'm not in the music industry like that, so I can't speak for that, but I just know I would never be inboxing Millie Bobby at the age of 13, 14.
You some freaky ass nigga.
Telling them how great they were and want to be their friend. I would never do that. Now, I'm not saying Drake is a pedo, but if he never did that, Kendrick could never make a song, you know what I'm saying hi to, you know what I'm talking about? But let's get back to what I was saying. That was a very mid halftime show. Now I get all the subliminals, the American flag coming in and coming together, and you know them throwing hints about certain topics that have been going on in society lately. Like I get all that and I respect all that, but it just wasn't. The crowd didn't seem that into it. The music wasn't booming and banging to me like that. Like, I don't know. Did Kendrick have his mic a little turned down or something? I don't know. Was the acoustics wrong? It just didn't give me hype. It just didn't give me hype. I think back to a few years ago when Rihanna was out there singing, my bad. I got this little cough that I just cannot shake. But I just remember a few years ago when Rihanna was out there, you know what I'm saying? It's like that show seemed like, oh my gosh, like it was like in your face, like it was very in person. You know what I'm talking about? Or when Beyonce was on the stage, like it felt like he was there. Like Kendrick's show, for whatever reason, felt kind of distant. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but it was mid to me. It was very mid. Only person that's probably punching the earth right now today is probably Drake, though. But Drake not even American anyway. He's Canadian. You know what I'm talking about? Like, let's quit playing. You know what I'm saying? Like, whose feelings do we need to spur? I think the biggest thing that came out of this, I saw an interview the other day with Glasses Malone, and he was saying that, you know, a lot of people don't realize, like, they see Kendrick and Kendrick be on his For My People and meditate and all that. They don't understand, like, Kendrick is really a mean dude. The guy that you see in his music is the man that he's trying to be. That's him trying to heal himself and grow. And I completely understand that. Because a lot of people don't understand with me that they see my representative a lot of times. You don't know the villain that I keep in the closet. And he was just basically saying that, like, that's really who Kendrick is. Like, it's just a lot to explain. You know what I'm saying? He was just saying, just as far as Drake, back in the day, he used to get upset that guys did stuff to Drake because he was like, you guys know that man ain't like that. Leave him alone. But he said, you know, as Drake grew, Drake started kind of throwing his weight around. He started hanging around some tough guys and he started acting that way. So then it's kind of like, let the tough guys take him out. But we know this will never be an ender for Drake. Drake music, Drake as an artist, just Drake won't be destroyed. It's just he just had to get a little spanking. And Kendrick spanked him. And the NFL helped him spank him a little bit more. You know what I'm talking about? I think the biggest song of the night had to be the one with SZA, though. You know, that was pretty dope. And saying, God damn, SZA thick. Man. Lord. Oh! SZA. Do you smoke cigarettes still? Because I don't like women who smoke squares. SZA, damn. Oh my gosh. SZA was so fine. But this probably was the one with SZA and then to turn the TV off. You know the kids love when you scream out, mustard! Turn his TV off. Turn his TV off. You know what I'm talking about? That probably was the dopest part. But outside of that, it was a very mid show. It was a guy that got thrown out for running around with a free Palestine flag. I don't know if Kendrick had anything to do with that or the dancer did that on his own, but it is what it is. I enjoyed the show. I understood the concepts of the red, white, and blue from the beginning. You know, some people seen it and immediately thought Crips and Bloods. I didn't think that. You know what I'm saying? AM to the PM. You know, it is what it is. That's my opinion on the halftime show, though, and the Super Bowl. A very mid Super Bowl, even though the Eagles did put up 40 points. Shout out to my boy Xavier Worthy. You know, talking about UT. You know, I'm a Longhorn fan. At least he got heels. And then when he got heels, he didn't try to dance a showboat because he knew they was getting blew out. Shout out to him, because some players don't give a damn. They going to get out there and get the dance and holler. Junior.